This was an amazing podcast.
Yes, it was.
Yes, it was.
Yes.
It was so good.
Looking at my notes thinking, wow, there was so much in here.
There's so much.
There's so much, but you need time to process it.
Every time we watch a new podcast, I feel like I really needed it like right now. Like
Exactly.
Yeah.
One thing that stood out that Dr. Aditi said, and that we all know, is that Danay is a wellness expert.
Yeah.
Indeed.
yes.
Yes. And I love the whole talk about that. It was so good.
We all have that innate ability to be like nobody's born without it.
And something we often forget is to be kinder to ourselves.
Oh my God.
Yes.
And give ourselves a bit of grace.
Yeah.
Yes.
Give ourselves a bit
If
of
you need
Yeah.
That I forget that a lot with myself.
all the time.
Yeah.
I used to be like that.
Yeah.
I had a very bad year on 2019 due to a cancer, and I found out that I was completely giving up on myself on what I really wanted to do. So the last year, I decided to say more yes to myself. He gave me a lot of beautiful things, beautiful new friends, travel around Europe, meeting people. You live only once,
Yes.
and you have to take care of yourself and to be happy.
That is awesome.
And also just be patient with your journey.
Yeah, nothing
Yeah.
good happens overnight. It takes time.
I like also what Dr. Aditi said. Sometimes we need to zone out and look at the bigger picture.
Yes.
Yeah.
So with
Yeah.
anything bad that comes through, we have to just look at it. Like, for example, when my car was broken into and almost stolen last week, I looked at it like, I'm still here. I haven't been harmed in any way.
Yeah.
So that's how I'm looking at it.
Yeah. And that's
I'm so glad you weren't anywhere near your car.
I know.
Yeah.
My goodness. My house got broken into while I was sick. It didn't hurt my cats. They didn't hurt me. I just realized how much I had to be grateful for. And in the end, that totally prevailed and outweighed everything else. Definitely agree with sometimes you just need to regain perspective.
You need to teach cats how to bark. Not doing his job. Not protecting.
Like, how do I turn this on? Yeah. Telling you need to bark. Right? You want to come say hi?
It looks so soft.
I love the whole thing about being intentional. Being intentional about where you are, about where you go, about where you put your boundaries, about your breaks. That's a big one for me,
Yeah, it's good to give our bodies a little break and relax.
for sure.
Yeah.
What are
Yes.
habits that you guys have that make you feel good?
I try to start my mornings with looking at all my post-it notes. With
Yeah.
Normally when I work, I always try to have like a 15-minute nap. And afterwards I have so much energy and I'm like, yes, I'm going for it. And also, yeah, meditation works really good for me.
How about you, Dan?
Depends on my mood. Sometimes I hide with the chickens.
That's a
And
little.
other times I draw. And yesterday I spent the entire day baking. I made bread, I made scones, and I made cookies.
Federica, what about you?
I used to using my lunch break to have a walk, or I sing when I can. I go ride horses.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
I'm a person who keeps on overthinking. Okay,
Yeah.
so when I'm on the horse, I can stop overthinking.
Erica, how about you?
At work, I normally just put on music, or I go outside and sit with nature, listen to it, and just pause everything going on in my brain. Just makes me calm.
How about you, Dayne?
What I love doing is taking a run in the morning, doing some meditation at around 10 o'clock in the morning as well after my run, and then gymming in the afternoon. It's not just physical, but also mentally.
You guys have such good habits. How about you, Michael and Zachary?
In the last few weeks before we start school, we pick one record and we listen to one side of it while we just relax, try to clear our minds to get ready for whatever we're going to learn for the day. So,
Did you start that after Luba Mason's episode?
yeah, exactly. And we've tried to do some meditation, just lay on the floor for like 5 minutes, just close our eyes and relax. And that's been very helpful. But I'm like all you guys, my mind is always going. I cannot shut it down.
I have always too many tabs open in my head.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then the tabs say we use cookies to improve our functioning. I'm like, me too. Like a bunch of you, my mind is constantly on, especially now that I have some energy back after struggling so long with COVID. I'm like, if I have energy, I want to be productive. So I'm constantly trying to do stuff, but it doesn't necessarily, give me enough. So the habit that I've been picking up is reading at night. And then I have this playlist called Lazy Jazz Cat. I feel so serene. I was like, how did I ever lose this habit? Like, what happened?
What book
Before
are
I
you
go to
reading?
sleep as well, I think Karen talked about it in Tea with Karen. Like I do like 5 minutes with positive things about myself, so I fall asleep with a smile.
I love
I
that.
started doing that as well.
That's amazing.
I felt like the doctor was talking directly to me when she said we need to recognize we're all struggling. That it's okay to show your kids you're struggling. That one got me.
Yeah.
That one got me because I'm
Yes.
always kind of hiding the fact that I struggle sometimes. That way I don't stress out the kid, but it's okay to let them see that. So
That way they know they can come to you when they're struggling.
yeah, that really resonated with me today. It brought
Yeah.
the onions out. I'm glad no one noticed.
I really need to learn to also think about myself because I'm being positive for everyone else. I'm trying to inspire everyone else,
Yeah.
but I also have to inspire myself.
Yeah. To honor yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to honor myself and take my priorities and sit down, do nothing, and not being on my phone too much or something.
Yeah, that's a challenge.
Yeah.
I think for all of us, it's a challenge. But right now, being on your phone also means connecting to all of you guys.
Yeah, sometimes my parents are like, "You're so much on your phone," but I'm like, "But my friends are there."
My friends are
Like,
here.
Can you imagine if we didn't have the technological capabilities that we do now as far as phones and Zooming and stuff like that with this pandemic? The mental state of the world would be just ridiculous
I think so
because
too.
no one could talk to anybody.
right now we have so much more.
Yeah.
We just need to be more grateful for everything that we have.
We're grateful
Like-
for all of you.
Yeah.
That's it.
Right back to you.